Yo, what it is, Don Network family, it's your homeboy, the Don Black Juice Puppy. But today, you can call me Biggie the Food Guy because I am out here with my new show called Cooking with the Don. And today I will be making my famous dumplings and chicken stew. So as you can see already, I got my mirepoix, which is my onions, carrots, potatoes and garlic over there. I got my chicken, I got my spices, Robertson's, I got my Worcester sauce, which I'm going to need, oil, tomatoes, my dumpling dough, which is already done, and of course my one pot, because this is a one pot plan. So keep it locked and keep it tuned to the channel. Please like, subscribe if you have not done that already. Alright, now getting straight into it. But before I actually get into it, please do remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment on what exactly you'd like for me to actually be making for you there at home in this time of quarantine. So I've already got my one pot on the stove. Like I said, this is a one pot plan, so I'm only going to be using one pot to save on dishes, because we don't really like doing dishes, even though I got a lot going on over here. But hey, it's going to be minimalistic when it comes to the dishes. So I turn my stove on. I'm gonna wait for that to preheat. While it does that, I'm gonna add a bit of oil, okay, for the chicken in there. And I'm going to add my chicken. Alright, so yes, I'm gonna add my chicken right now. Alright, so we're adding the chicken right now to a hot pot. Okay, you want it hot. Alright, want it nice and hot. Want to hear them sizzles. You get me? All of them sizzles, man. Alright. Now we put that there. And then, let me get my spoon. Get my spoon there. Got my wooden spoon. Got my lid. Close this for some time. Let the chicken, brown up in there. In the meantime, though, how I make this dough, I'll actually be sharing with you in another video and in the comments below too. In the description, I will also be sharing how I made my dough. And this dough is actually very versatile. You could use it to make maguinya, you could use it to make steam bread, you could use it to bake bread if you want to. Okay, so yeah, man, like I said, my mirepoix. Alright, so like I said, got my mirepoix over here, got my tomatoes over here diced, spices, Robertson's spice people, we out here with them. Worcester sauce, which is what you're gonna need. I'm also using a Knorr chicken stock cube. Now, I don't use the powders, I don't use those soup powders, because I believe it really takes away the flavor and everything of the entire meal. So I stay clear of. Alright, so like I said, I stay clear of those, and I really believe it takes away from the flavor in any way. And with this chicken stew, I'm just making a very simple one right now, but you can spice it up and zhuzh it up in any way you want. You can add like your herbs, your rosemaries, your parsleys, your thyme. Thyme goes very well with chicken. If you also want, you could add like some white wine, or since it's being stewed, you could add some red wine actually. It also makes for great flavor. So try that one out. Alright, so now to my chicken, I add some salt. Not really a fan of pepper, but I will have enough flavor and enough spiciness coming out from the spices that I use here, which you can see it's barbecue spice, chicken spice, and I also added some cayenne pepper and also another little bright spice of mine, which is my little secret. So if you want that one, you're gonna have to hit me in the DMs. Alright, so like I said, we let the chicken brown up. While that is happening, you could get chopping. Like I said, I used only onions, carrots, tomatoes, garlic, and ginger. Alright, that's all I'm putting into my chicken, and also some diced tomatoes. Got my spices, got my dough. I'm ready to go. Yeah. Alright, now my chicken seems to have browned beautifully. So to that, I add my mirepoix. Okay, mirepoix is a French term for those who don't know. It's just a fancy term to just call your veggies, basically. Okay, so we put that in there. Already some nice aromas coming out from there. Alright, now to that, we add our spice blend. Right, so spice blend goes in, and we just give that a quick stir. Cut it. Now, I know a lot of you was probably asking yourselves, well, if you don't use the soup packs, what exactly do you use? So, little secret from me to you. Right, potatoes contain a whole lot of starch. And as the potatoes cook, they break down and excrete that starch. So, it thickens up on its own. And I also use the stock cubes, alright? Because these thicken everything up too. So tip from me to you. Another added essential that you can use is tomatoes, because tomatoes actually help in the thickening process as well. And the last component that I actually use is just water, because water has no flavorants, has nothing, and I mean, you can add and take away as much as you possibly can with water. Alright, so stay away from those soup packs, man. They just take away flavor. They don't give you anything, alright? They don't have that thing. Alright, so as you can see, everything in the pot is cooking very nicely. Got the mirepoix in there, got the chicken in there, got the spices in there. Now we are about to go in with the Worcester sauce. Okay, so Worcester sauce in there, a generous amount. Okay, a generous amount. And I got this one, as you can see, from Pick n Pay. Nothing expensive, you know. You don't have to go all out if you can't afford the OG one, you know, which not all of us can because we're living on a budget. So we go in with that. We go in with the tomatoes, all right, and we are about to finish up getting this prep done for the stew. We go in with the chicken stock cube, right? You just break that into 4 equal parts. Okay, 4 equal parts. We stir it into there. Okay, stir that baby in. And then last component is water, like I said. So you put water just enough to cover everything. Alrighty, just enough to keep everything underneath, and you just let that simmer for a good hour and a half, and you shall be good. Close the pot and forget about it. Alrighty, time to check in on the stew, which smells amazing. Ooh, and it is done. See? No need for anything other than water, beef cube, and tomatoes and potatoes. That's it. That's all she wrote. Our stew is officially done. Now we wait on our dumplings, which I've got over there in the corner, if you can see. But yeah, I'm still kind of busy with those. So check back in with me in a few and we will be ready to dish up. So we are done officially. This is the dumplings. Made little miniature ones, as you can see. So how I like to dish them is I cut them up like this. You know, because not everybody actually likes them as a loaf. You check. So I cut them up like this into about 5 or 6 slices, you know, but this is all just for one person, by the way. In my household, I encourage eating. So yeah, so basically just put them like that on with the second one too, you know, chop it up, you know what I'm saying? Chop it up. Okay. Almost there. Right, we're done. Right. Now we put that on the plate. Alright. Now, just fix these babies over here. Why y'all looking like that? Now, the reason why I say this is a budget meal is because, I mean, how much is flour? Like, a 1 kg of flour is like 14, 15 rand. And I mean, chicken, you can get like a couple of chicken pieces for like 20, 30 rand. you know, and the spices, I mean, we all know the sachets, so you know, nothing is a chain smash right now. So this is definitely a budget meal of note that is definitely filling and that will surely impress the beautiful missus. All right, so we put our chicken in there, we get in our carrots and everything in there too. Oops, I'm gonna clean that up though. You know, presentation is everything, especially when you're trying to, you know, impress. Okay, so you put like 2 pieces in there, and then some of that, you know, and then we get some of the jus in there, some of that good jus in there. As you can see, you know, it's fallen apart beautifully on the plates. So, and then we just wipe, you know, just to ensure presentation looks good. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, dumplings and chicken stew done by your boy. Quick, easy, very reasonable, and few ingredients, so you can definitely make this at home. Till next time, guys.